Welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 17th, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally got our DLC. I hope everybody got their 2K23 DLC, their last DLC for the year. I know I did, and I kind of like it, ladies and gentlemen, with all these newer guys in there. Nathan Frazier, Damon Kemp, Andre Chase is pretty cool. And now I got my whole roster in my tag team division. I made a lot of tag teams with this this pack, except for Wade Barry. I don't know who to team up with. If you guys can tell me who he should team up with, put it in the comments below. But ladies and gentlemen, we did get an update on the patch that happened on Tuesday, yesterday. We had a RK Bro motion, tag team entrance motion. That's pretty cool. People have been asking for that. We didn't get it in 2K22. And now they're going to give it to us now. But RK Bro is not a tag team anymore. But Matt Riddle still misses Randy. Because they did something on, did a video like on their social media and YouTube. So, Ciampa tried to find Johnny Gargano putting missing posters, and Riddle saw the poster and he says he misses Randy, and Tommaso Ciampa says he misses Johnny. They said that multiple times, but looks like RK Bro is still a thing. It's just Randy Orton is injured, so he can't be a thing. RK Bro cannot be a thing because he's injured. But I think if he was there, maybe WWE has something for RK Bro. We got some AEW results here, and we got a whole bunch of matches for All In. I'm going to try to tell you guys the matches that was made by segments. So let's get to it. Alright, so we already know the Aussie Open versus Adam Cole and MJF. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a long segment for Adam Cole and MJF talking about their main event match and their 0 hour match, the pre-show match. And ladies and gentlemen, there's so many who wants to have a story time with them. I forgot what they said, man. It was so long. And then, ladies and gentlemen, they got attacked by the Aussie Open, but they reversed the attack. And, ladies and gentlemen, will they walk out as the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions? We have no idea until Saturday. Yeah, at least this one starts in the afternoon. Because if it started at night, it's going to be a very long time. We already know about the FTR match. So we got... No, that's not from the segment. That's not from the segment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we know what Kenny Omega is going to do at All In. He had an interview with Jim Ross. He talked about about Don Callis. He doesn't want to he doesn't want to do a lot of revenge on Don Callis and all that stuff. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Don Callis showed up, yelling at Kenny Omega. Jim Ross didn't know what to do. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega got attacked by the Bullet Club Gold, Jay White and Juice Robinson in Jacksonville, and then Takeshita attacked him as well. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny was in the hospital, and Hangman was there, and he said a whole bunch of words, and then he issued a challenge to the Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita to face Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho gave the answer to Don Callis. He said yes. Oh my God, he said yes. But, ladies and gentlemen, there was a picture in the corner of the ring, and Chris Jericho wants to know what it is. Don Callis says it's another picture of their mentor with him, but Chris Jericho wants to see it. He unwrapped it, and it was a picture of Don Callis with Chris Jericho's head in his hand. Like, no body, just a head. Like, he was killing Chris Jericho. That's a sad picture. But, ladies and gentlemen, Don Callis was trying to do every excuse, but Chris Jericho is not doing. He's not listening to it. He wants him to tell the truth, and he did tell the truth. And he says Chris Jericho does not deserve to be in the Don Callis family. And then Chris Jericho made fun of him, and Don Callis slapped Mr. Chris Jericho in the face. And then Chris Jericho just grabbed Don Callis. Don Callis screamed like a little baby. And then Takashita came out. Chris Jericho started beating up him until Will Ospreay came out and attacked Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho was bleeding. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Don Callis smashes the pitcher onto Chris Jericho. And then here comes Sammy with the bats and made everybody run away. Remember, the Jericho Society is over, but Sammy said he will still be on the side of Chris Jericho if he chooses right. Technically, he did not choose right because he said yes. He chose wrong. He chose no because what Don Callis said. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho was in the hospital, in the trainers, and he issued a challenge to Will Ospreay at All In. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the matches that was made in the segment, and we got one more match, and we got added to the match for the Fatal 4-Way Women's Championship match, and we got another match that got made. I need to make sure I got it right. Is everybody in this match? Okay, there's only one person that... Oh, never mind, he's in there. Everybody's in there. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, to start off the match, the show, we got Orange Cassidy versus Wheeler Yuta for the AEW International Championship. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but the winner of that match and still your champion, Orange Cassidy. But the Blackpool Combat Club attacked Orange Cassidy. Well, and then the best friends tried to come out to save Orange Cassidy, but the numbers game was too much for best friends. And then the Lucha Bros came out, tried to help those guys, but the number games again. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the return of Eddie Kingston came out. He starts clubbing Claudio, made everybody run away, and he issued a challenge to the Blackpool Combat Club at All In a Stadium Stampede match. Blackpool Combat Club needs to find partners. Eddie Kingston already found partners with the Lucha Bros, Best Friends, and Orange Cassidy. Who is Blackpool Combat Club going to choose to team up with them? We had Darby Allin and Nick Wayne versus the Gates of Endogory. I don't know how to say their names. The Swerve Strickland team. It was a pretty decent match, but ladies and gentlemen, the Gates of the Swerve Strickland's team attacked Darby Allin and Nick Wayne before the match. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty okay match. The winner of that match was Darby Allin and Nick Wayne, but they were getting attacked by everybody else until Sting went on the Titantron and looks like he took Prince Nana. And he was being weird. And they have a coffin match. But ladies and gentlemen, the mind games in that coffin match that Sting is doing, that he normally does every single time he's in a match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, people are always mad at WWE when they do this. Sponsored matches. The Slim Jim SummerSlam Battle Royal. These zombies in the Thunderdome with the Lumberjacks. As Lumberjacks. But ladies and gentlemen, AEW did the same thing. Because there's a new movie coming out, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So they wanted Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match with Jeff Jarrett versus Jeff Hardy. Guys, this match, I didn't like it. It was dumb. I didn't like this match one bit. Because it was faction versus faction. Because it's a death match, no disqualification. Jeff Hardy started this match in backstage. He got attacked by Jeff Jarrett. 1 second before, during this match, here comes Karen Jarrett attacking Jeff Hardy. And then here comes Satama Singh. And another second. And then here comes Ethan Page and Isaiah and Matt Hardy. Another second. Like, seriously. And when they got back in the ring, we just saw Matt Hardy and Ethan Page, somebody, attacking Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal. Where the hell did they come from? But this match, nobody really cared for. I didn't care for it. It was stupid to me. And then at the end, when Jeff Hardy was about to win, we just hear a theme song. It was a Leatherface theme song. Isn't Leatherface a little bigger and a little chubbier? We got this skinny guy coming up with a chainsaw. And then he distracted Jeff Hardy, I guess. I don't know why he did that. And then he kicked Sanjay in the guts and scared off Karen Jarrett with a chainsaw. But the winner of that match, thanks to a hammer from Jay Lethal and a choke slam from Satama Singh, was Jeff Jarrett. It wasn't about Jeff Hardy. It wasn't about Jeff Jarrett. It was about the faction. I understand they have a rivalry with each other, but they're trying. I'm sorry, but I didn't like this match. There was no hot spots. There was nothing that I enjoyed watching of this match. It wasn't funny. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. And people want to talk about WWE's when they do their thing. Yeah, they had some stupid ones like the Pitch Black match, the Zombies. But at least with the Slim Jim one, it wasn't stupid. They didn't win the Slim Jim. At least they didn't do that. It was just called Slim Jim, and they had the logo on the LED lights, screens on the barricade and the apron, because they have a lot of LEDs. But at least the guy that everybody loves, LA Knight, winning the match, nobody cared about Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy winning this match because they didn't need the win. I'd rather have a younger talent win this match than two old guys getting this win. So, I didn't care for this match. Don't tell me any more about this match. Then we have Britt Baker versus the Bunny, and whoever wins this match will be added to All In the Women's Championship match against Cheetah, Toni Storm, and Saraya. Saraya gets her shots because she won at Rampage, if you guys didn't know that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, it was Britt Baker being the Bunny. It's been a while since we've seen the Bunny in action. My back is itchy. Hold on, guys. Ow, my arm. It's been a while we've seen the Bunny in action. Then we had the Acclaim in a tag team match against Jobbers, but they didn't have their match because the lights went out, and then they got attacked by the House of Black. And they took the boots of Billy Gunn, like they did with Andrade and Collusion. And then we had the Young Bucks versus the Guns. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, not bad, but the winner of that match was the Young Bucks. And then the Young Bucks got attacked by the Bullet Club Gold until FTR came out and helped them out, and then they all stared down to end AEW Dynamite. Not bad show, it's just I wish they had a better death match and try not to be a comedy act. My back is itchy and I can't reach it. Jesus. I wish it was a more high-flying and more dangerous match than whatever they made it as. They even used fake blood, okay? They dump it on Karen Jarrett and Jeff Jarrett. They didn't use real blood. Jeff Jarrett didn't bleed. They used buckets of fake blood. I understand. It's a sponsorship. It's something for the sponsorship for the new movie for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But still, couldn't it be better? People get mad about WWE doing this. I hope people get mad about this one, because it wasn't entertaining for me. You get a skinny Leatherface freaking acting like a weirdo. Man, I thought it would be like Mark Quinn helping Jeff Hardy win. You know who Mark Quinn is? He's supposed to be the other half of the Private Party. So, yeah. I don't think it was way worse than the Zombies with WWE did it. I think it's what was the Zombies about again? It was Damian Priest versus The Miz for WrestleMania Backlash, I believe. But the Zombies was Lumberjacks. It was in the Thunderdome. Was it for a movie? I think it was for a movie. Hey, they tried their best to do sponsorships. Both companies tried. Try not to put it in a match. Or try to make it a decent one. I didn't mind the Slim Jim Battle Royal because it wasn't a very long Battle Royal. And the right guy won the match, getting a SummerSlam moment. LA Knights. Jeff Hardy and Jeff Jarrett. It's a normal weekday on Dynamite. Nothing big happens winning this match. Nothing big happens. They didn't get a title shot. Some reason Jeff Jarrett won a championship, a Texas Massacre, a Chainsaw Massacre championship. Another title that they're not going to pay. Speaking of a title, Jack Perry says next week he's going to retire the FTW title. I don't think that's going to happen. I think another ECW guy, old school guy, will come and interrupt Jack Perry, like Rob Van Dam did. Sabu could still wrestle. I think there's some ECW guys still could wrestle. Tommy Dreamer. I don't know. Is he allowed to come into AEW? Well, Impact Wrestling did had a crossover with AEW, but it wasn't the best crossover for Impact Wrestling. I don't know who else that still wrestles until to now. Who still wrestles? I have no idea. That is an ECW guy. Could be anyone. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Friday for Impact Wrestling results. I told you, I thought I was going to wrestling on Sunday, but I'm going wrestling on Saturday. But there will still be a Friday night SmackDown video, but there's not going to be an AEW Collusion video because I will be out all night during the whole AEW Collusion. So I won't be doing no AEW Collusion video on Saturday. I thought it would be on Sunday, but it's on the 19th and it's on a Saturday. So I thought it was on a Sunday that I go to a live wrestling, but it's a Saturday. So no AEW Collusion video. I'm sorry, but I totally thought it was on a Sunday. Because every time I go, it's always on a Sunday, but it's on a Saturday. So, yeah, I totally thought it was on a Sunday. I guess I got it wrong. No AEW Collusion video, but there will be a Friday Night SmackDown video up on Saturday morning, so you guys could get that still. That's all for me today. See you guys on Friday. Bye!